I was born on January 1st. I was born on January 1st, 1752. I was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I was born to a Quaker family. My parents had 17 children. I have 16 siblings. And I was a big help at home because when my family got ill, I helped them all. And I have been sewing for as long as I can remember. I have made thousands of plain white bonnets just like this, and thousands of plain white aprons. But every once in a while, I got to make something special. As Quakers, we weren't supposed to make something that we couldn't use because we were supposed to use everything as we could. People say I make the finest stitches. I entered in many contests. The first one I entered was when I was 10, and I won it. And I have been entering I have entered numerous contests after that. And when I was 14 years old, I entered a sampler in a contest, and there were from clothes to quilts. There were everything, and I just had a itty bitty sampler, and it had the Pennsylvania Liberty Bell on it, and it had some 5-pointed stars, and it had a quotation from the Bible. And I didn't think I was going to win. I thought I was going to make 3rd place or last place, and I won 1st place. And then I got married to John Ross, and we opened an upholstery shop together. Girls weren't supposed to work back then, but I loved it. Most girls just loved to stay at home and cook, but I loved working. And one day, John Ross's uncle came in with General George Washington and a few other men, and they asked me to make the American flag. They told me 6 six-pointed stars, and 13 stripes. So then I pulled out a piece of cloth and folded it up, and I showed them how to make a 5-pointed star, and they loved it. And so then there were 5 6-pointed stars and 13 stripes on the flag. Now there's 50, but back then there weren't states, they were colonies, and there were only 6 colonies. And I had 3 husbands and 7 daughters. After John Ross died, I got married, and then I had 2 children, and then after he died, then the children got ill and died, so then then I got remarried and had 5 or 7 children. And then